Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for my dearest Aquarius. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance, please, for my Aquarius. Oh, all right. You have the Ace of Swords. All right. They're also showing up as the Two of Wands. Okay. They're viewing you as the Queen of Wands. Ooh, they're going to be very, very physically attracted to you. All right. And the connection, the Six of Cups. Oh, okay. This is super sweet energy. It's soulmate energy. Now, for some of you, it could be a reunion. Sometimes the Ace of Swords for me can be a reunion card in the Six of Cups as well, but it doesn't have to be. This could be that there's a sense of familiarity between you and this person. Like, I feel like I've known you before. I feel like I've met you before. Maybe some of you have met this person before, but it doesn't have to be an ex, right? And for others of you, there's a strong past life soulmate connection. This person is also showing up as the Five of Wands, so they may have some sort of conflict going on in their life when you meet them. It could be at work, it could be in family, it could be other relationships. But more so, I just feel like there's some sort of conflict, like their living situation or something like that. I feel this person is really intelligent. I feel they're in alignment here with this Ace of Swords. I feel like this is definitely somebody who likes to read or likes to they're always learning, they're studying, they're very knowledgeable. And I feel like my Aquarius, you absolutely need somebody who's not adult, right? Let me rephrase that. Who's not an idiot, let's put it that way. And I meant not A-D-O-L-T, not A-D-U-L-T. All right, so with the Ace of Swords here, I feel like this person is very intelligent. I also feel like they're a good communicator. This is somebody who's honest, somebody who's in alignment. Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody who has a lot to offer. This is someone who's looking for commitment. They're looking for union. They're looking for stability. I feel like they've worked really hard for what they have, and they're ready to share that with someone. And the Page of Cups in reverse, but they may be a little bit hesitant here when it comes to getting emotionally invested, either because they have experienced some chaos and conflict with their previous relationships, or they're not sure if they're ready for intimacy, but they know what they want, okay? Because again, this person is very intelligent, they're very open, they're very honest, but getting emotionally invested may be what this person struggles with initially, okay? How you're going to be feeling, King of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah, you might not see this coming, and you may not even be that interested in this person at first, because you might feel like, you know what, this person's hot and all, but they're not emotionally available. Okay, I don't get that. I don't feel like they're emotionally available, but things change, Aquarius, after you get to know someone. Or they just may need a little bit of security here before they emotionally invest. All right, so we see, okay, they could be a Leo, your opposite sign, or have strong Leo in their chart, and there may be something in the Leo reading for you if you feel called to check that out. They're ruled by fire. They're positive, they're passionate, they're playful, they like attention, they get attention, they're strong, and they're resilient. Okay. Yeah, we see your ex. Some of my Aquarius, you do have somebody from your past coming back around. All right. We got that message initially, but I know a lot of you are not here for exes, and really my intentions for these readings are that it's someone completely brand new. But for some of you, again, this person with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles here, this could be somebody who's not completely divorced yet, okay? I get they're in separation, but maybe the divorce has really dragged out, or, the divorce hasn't been finalized. So your ex could really be that this person still has an ex around them, or that they have to deal with, or they have to co-parent with, okay? Again, specific messages that are not going to be for all of my aquas out there. All right, and we see Cancer energy. So this person is ruled by water, they're sensitive, they're represented by the crab, whose protective shell shields them from overexposure. And that would make sense here with this Page of Cups energy. This person is, they are in protective mode when it comes to their feelings, to their emotions, because they've been through something here. But we do get that they're independent. So again, if they are married, I feel like it's just a legality. This is not somebody who's going to be telling you, Aquarius, oh, we sleep in separate rooms, or I sleep on the sofa. No, this is somebody who's like legally separated, not living with this person, but they may still have that divorce to finalize. This person has a strong sense of self and self-reliance. Okay, so they're independent, and to me that's single energy, even if they're not technically single. And again, them not being technically single is not going to be true for all of my aquas out there. All right, with the Two of Wands, I love this Two of Wands because this is two people that love sharing their day. They love sharing information, sending each other funny jokes, memes, things like that. Reels, TikToks, like whatever. The Two of Wands here tells me that you two are very compatible. You two are yoked the same. You two are both really interested, like genuinely interested in getting to know each other, and genuinely interested in what the other person likes or dislikes. All right, so we see for some of you, this person may have gray hair. Now remember, these very particular, specific messages that come through, they're not going to resonate with all of you, okay? But they will be confirmation for some of you. But if they don't resonate, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, this person may wear braids. So again, the same message, not going to resonate with all of you, but will be confirmation for some. And we see best kept secret. Yeah, some of you, this is a secret admirer. Some of you, this person is so much more than how they present themselves initially. And I'm kind of getting with this Page of Cups energy in reverse, this person needs to establish trust. And when they do trust you, oh, you're going to see a totally different person here. All right. What else do my Aquarius need to know about this person? What else do my Aquarius need to know about this person, please? All right, they're a fire sign or fire sun sign for a lot of you. So we get that strong Leo energy, but it could be Aquarius or Sag. They may have a pet. All right. They may go by a nickname. And they already know who you are. Yeah, secret admirer energy, or they're around you in some capacity. All right, what else do my Aquarius need to know here? What else do my Aquarius need to know here? All right, we get initials. B, E, J, Y, R, W, or U. Okay, so their initials or prominent letters in their name. They have that water in their chart. Okay, so again, Page of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you, this person might be a Cancer, Leo cusp. All right, and we see their skin tone may be fair or light. Again, specific message, not for all of you, but confirmation for some. My aquas, they're seeing you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as sexy, powerful, attractive, successful. Some of you might know this person specifically from the gym. They like the way you take care of yourself. Okay. We see the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. They may see you as a bit stubborn or pessimistic here. Now, don't take that in a bad way, but again, if this person does, for example, is still married and their divorce hasn't been finalized, my aquas, you might be hesitant. Can I trust this? Is this someone I get involved with? Are they actually available? All right, so they might know that you're feeling a little bit pessimistic here about the outcome of this connection and whether or not you want to invest. But I'm also seeing the Devil in reverse as they're seeing you as somebody who's healthy, somebody who's really exercised your inner demons, right? Somebody who's done a lot of healing work. I like that. And that's what they like about you as well. And we see the Emperor energy in reverse, Aries energy. But they do know, Aqua, that you might be a little bit triggered about their situation, or with the Page of Cups in reverse, that when you initially meet them, that you're not going to be so sure. You're not so sure if this is something that's going to last or if it's something that's just physical. So they definitely know, and most likely because you're going to communicate that to them in some way. But how are my Aquarius going to be feeling? The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. But this is still like willing to see where this goes, if there's potential for growth and expansion. Because I feel there's a part of you that recognizes that this person is much more than what they initially seem. Like there's something very interesting, something very intriguing about them where I do think you're going to want to pursue this. And the Wheel of Fortune is, you know, an energy of destiny and abundance. So you're picking up on that in some level, on some level. All right, let's see what else they really admire about you. What else do they really admire about you? Okay, addict energy, addict archetype. So helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So this person, again, with the Devil in reverse, this person knows you've been through it, and they also know that you're committed to making healthy choices in life, in love, finding balance, and that you actively push away that which you know isn't good for you. Again, people, situations, bad habits, substances, you name it. All right, and we have child nature, friendship with animals, and communication with nature spirit. So again, you may have a pet, you know, they might really love that about you. This person has a pet. Some of you might meet at the dog park, or your pets might bring you two together, or you both really love animals. But mostly this child nature energy is they also see you as somebody who's incredibly grounded here. The connection is going to be sweet with the Six of Cups. It's a soulmate connection, and for maybe a select few of you, there's reunion energy. Again, it doesn't have to be an ex. It could be somebody you already know who's just coming back around. All right. Spirit's advice is, does this situation align with your values and your morals? And we do get a question mark here. We do get a question mark, and I feel like, you know, each of my Aquarius, you're going to decide differently, right? Like maybe you're like, yeah, I do need somebody who's like single, okay? Not still carrying around this baggage or this divorce that hasn't really taken place. I mean, it's going to be up to you what you decide here. A new love or a recommitment. So again, some of you it is a recommitment. For others of you, it's someone brand new. But Spirit's saying, you know what, Aqua, you can be completely vulnerable with this person. Yeah, open and honest. And again, they'll receive it. They will receive your honesty. All right, and I feel they'll do so with grace. So that's whether you want to pursue this connection or not. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know here. A healing connection, so your romance will transform your life. So that's a really good sign. All right, and we see forever young, a song of youthful playfulness. So remember, the couple that plays together stays together. All right, you might meet in some sort of playful setting, you know, like, and again, I know the gym isn't necessarily playful, but you know, like where you go to let off steam, or where you're, you know, you're not so serious, or maybe playing like pickleball or something like that, or video games. But it doesn't have to be any of those things. I just think there's going to be a lighthearted energy here between the two of you. And yep, Spirit saying soulmate, you have found your romantic counterpart. This person is going to reach out, or they are going to pursue you, Aquarius. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Important dates or times. Important dates or times, please. July. So for some of you, I was getting that Cancer Leo cusp energy. So again, they could be born at the end of July or towards the end of July. July could just be an important month for this connection. And it's going to happen sooner than expected. All right, my lovely Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.